Letting go of what no longer serves you. Like, what does that even mean? For the longest time, I thought that that meant like things, like actual physical things. And it is to some extent. I have been in this process, and I call it a process because it's literally like doing it and doing it over again, of decluttering my house and my life. And phase 1 to 2 has been going great. It's time to go back and do it again. And I say this because I am not a hoarder, but I do hold on to things. I feel like a lot of things have, like, nostalgic, value. And but I have gotten rid of quite a bit, and going back to doing this in other areas. And another, which I'm now realizing too, is like my calendar. I mean, I live by my calendar, but I also need to get rid of a lot of things and declutter my calendar. I also went through a process of essentially decluttering my mind. It had a lot to do with my thoughts and the stories that I told myself, and that was an overhaul as well. And letting go of things like stories that no longer serve me, letting go of past experiences, versions of them that I had in my head that no longer served me. And even future stories that I've told myself that no longer serve me, like not even having a frame of reference for certain things, but already making this negative assumption that it was going to be hard, or it was going to be bad, or that I couldn't do it because other people can't, or had a hard time, or it was difficult for them. So, but it doesn't have to be for me. It doesn't have to be difficult to be, on my own. It doesn't have to be difficult to, like, I can do things by myself. Yes, I welcome help, but I can do things, and things are not hard, because again, it's all about what we tell ourselves and our thoughts, and really going back and taking stock of what's real, what's not real, and what am I telling myself, and what is fact and what is story. So this, idea of letting go of what no longer serves you is so much bigger than what we take at face value. At least it was for me. And I have been putting together and have put together so many great resources about this, but also talking in depth about these things in my podcast, the F.E.A.R Chronicles, False Evidence Appearing Real. It's been mind blowing. And all I want to do is really share that, because if I could even help even just a few people, like, that would be absolutely amazing, because my goal is to help as many people as possible. And this can be for anyone, but, even for entrepreneurs, for mothers, single mothers. This can be for anyone who is in a place that they is not preferred. They don't desire that where they are, but know deep down that they're meant for more. This could be better. They could live the life that they want to live, and everything's available to you, and it is absolutely possible. And it just all starts with you. And that is like the bread and butter of this entire process, is like, yes, you can change your environment. Yes, you can change a lot of things in your exterior or in your world. But the very first step is to start with you. And that is you, your thoughts, your routines, your relationships, your everything. But it starts with you, your relationship with yourself, right? Your thoughts about yourself, your everything. And these are things that we don't say out loud, because gosh, if we did, people would look at us like we were crazy about the things that we even think about ourselves, especially what we think we can and cannot do, or hypercritical about, our appearance or our abilities to do things or not be able to do things. So that was kind of a long recap, but my aha, my light bulb moment is the fact that letting go what no longer serves you is so much more than meets the eye. And that is all the things that I'm sharing in my podcast, in my resources. You can find everything, even at my website as well. So there will be more. I had released an episode, not an episode, a video a while back about like the 10 life lessons that I had learned that I would tell my 20-year-old self, because I am definitely not 20 anymore. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually break this down into some actual examples that I think would really help drive some of this home, and to help, and hopefully to just like resonate with people, because I feel like I have been through a lot of stuff, but people often tell me when they learn about everything, they go, gosh, like you don't look at, or like you're taking this awfully well, like even in the thick of things. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, everything's a lesson. And it's about, if something continues over and over and over again, like a never ending loop, you haven't learned the lesson. So you learn the lesson, move on, do something else, become a better version of yourself. The whole idea, at least now for me, is to continue to become the version of myself that I desire, that I know I can be. And I am at least one step, if not more, closer to that every single day by doing the work on myself, but also how I am interacting with others, how I'm living my life, how I interact with my children, to my relationships, and to my business, and to how I show up online. And I am sitting like this because I can't find a good place to sit and like not, I have pictures everywhere, I realize, down here. So if I look like I'm sitting awkwardly, that's because I am. But just know that I just want to connect. I want to share. I want to help. I want to do nothing but, get others to where I am with, my inner work that I've been doing. And because it has been astronomical in all areas of my life, just by doing this work. And it's, I don't want to say easy, because it is work, but it is hard work and easy work all at the same time. But it's about being consistent to really drive home who you want to be, what you want to be. I'm going to end this here. I kind of went on a tangent, but you get what I mean.